Hello and welcome to Not Replaced Yet Office Hours. My name is Nick Bushkar and I'm here with my brother Jesse. Say hello, Jesse.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. This is the show where we run down your daily news in AI. We talk, we banter, we take questions if there is ever anyone to ask us questions. You need to think of us as your personal AI consultants. Jesse dances. I might move a little bit too. And yeah, so if you're here watching, we really appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with someone that you think might be interested in this type of content. And yeah, I think that it is a good time to kill the music. And how's it going, man?
It's good. It's good. Lots of I don't have enough time in the day. That's the vibe I'm on right
I know,
now.
man.
Is just not enough
Same.
time to do the things. We made our video that we're going to be our latest episode that we're going to be releasing, and just a tiny sneak peek for the throngs of viewers right now. One of them is like a mistake is not having fun with the tools, and I feel like I got to do a better job of making dedicated time to have fun with the tools.
Yeah.
We did a little bit with Suno with the kids this weekend, but I don't know. That's the kick I'm on. What's your AI vibe right now on Monday, May 5th? Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. For me, I've been doing client work, so it's been dev. So I've just been in Cursor. Nothing new, nothing crazy for me. So it's just been writing code and
vibe
prompting.
coding.
Yeah, writing some of my own code, asking the AI to write some code, all that fun stuff. But I don't know.
What I did with you know what I did
Yeah,
with
shoot.
Windsurf? And
What?
I didn't really follow the thread because again, not enough hours in the day. But I took our transcript because Nick and I are developing this very purpose-built workflow to get ideas into a script, like the workflow that helps iterate. I took that transcript, I opened it in. I set Windsurf to my default text editor. And so then when I opened up the transcript, it's in Windsurf. And I'm thinking to myself, well, even though this is like not code per se, it's structured data with time codes, I could probably just treat it like code and iterate like that, don't you think?
Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Like some add
I've
summary,
used
da 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 da.
Cursor as yeah, I've iterated on text and different scripts and stuff like that with Cursor. And the nice thing is that Cursor and Windsurf both have agents built into them, so it's
Yeah.
a multi-tool, multi-call use tool, and so super helpful there. Um,
Yeah. I'm excited to do
but
more of that.
yeah, definitely. Well, you want to jump into today's headlines?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna add a little thing on the front end to again, this is all in an effort to make the editing on the at the end of the week easier and better.
Absolutely.
All right, so welcome to this week's Last Week in AI. This is the show where we run down all the top AI stories each day of the week. Today is Monday, May 5th. And the AI healthcare race just got a boost from the University of Virginia. Engineers there have developed a tool called Deep Kinome, which uses deep learning to rapidly identify potential drug treatments by predicting how enzymes respond to different compounds. Early tests are promising, and researchers say this could slash years off the typical drug discovery timeline.
Yeah. In other news, the push for AI education is picking up steam too. This is something I'm very passionate about. Axios reports that over 200 CEOs signed a letter urging schools to make AI and computer science mandatory for all high schoolers. Their pitch: if the U.S. wants to stay competitive in the AI economy, we need to train the next generation now.
And staying competitive is top of mind in DC, where lawmakers are targeting AI chip smuggling. Reuters broke the story this morning. A new bill from Rep. Bill Foster would require tracking and location verification for NVIDIA chips. These chips, banned from export to China, are still finding their way into Chinese military and AGI projects. The bill has bipartisan support and would even block chips from booting up if they're not properly licensed.
Wow, that's super interesting. That bill actually comes at the same time as energy giants shift towards AI too. At Honeywell's Future of Energy Summit, execs from Exxon and others say they're automating everything from accounting to predictive maintenance. One stat from Honeywell survey: 85% of energy firms are already piloting AI and 53% are using it to deal with labor shortages.
And in other news, Anthropic is going open source. with conditions. They just launched a new program to support researchers using Claude for scientific discovery. Think chemistry, biology, climate science, not just code completion.
I mean, OpenAI has been in the news about their open source initiatives too. Right now, their governance drama just took a sharp turn after months of controversy. TechCrunch reports they're walking back plans to limit their nonprofit's power. OpenAI's nonprofit board, which was at the heart of the Sam Altman controversy a little over a year ago, will stay in control even as the company transitions to a public benefit corporation. Sam Altman, current CEO, says it's all about making sure AGI serves humanity, not just shareholders.
And finally, a quick one for gamers and model trainers out there. Gemini just beat Pokemon Blue. Google's AI finished the whole game with a little help from tool use and memory recall. It's a fun demo, sure, but also a serious flex from model agents that can reason, plan, and act across long sequences. And that's all for today's top stories in AI. Jesse, did you ever play Pokemon?
I played Pokemon Go. I was a little too old for the Pokemon cards. Like when it hit, I was nerdy enough to be playing.
There are
Magic
a lot of
Gathering.
40-year-olds that would disagree with you right now.
I mean, I don't know. It struck me at a time where Pokemon, like when it launched, it was lame. That was the like vibe. But I did play Magic the Gathering, and I did play Pokemon Go. Like Pokemon Go was a moment in time that I fully got to participate in. That was fun. I don't know. You played a little bit of Pokemon, didn't you?
No, I watched the show. I like the show. That was great. And yeah, I definitely played Pokemon Go. And that summer I was in New York City, and so it was like big city, like wandering around Central Park,
you were living in
catching
the metropolis.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I was down here in Savannah, not in the metro area, so
Mhm.
I didn't get. And I was doing it for tech demo stuff, right? I was not playing Pokemon Go to really play it. I was doing it to like play the latest and greatest AR stuff.
Yeah.
So
They sold what is that company?
Niantic or Niantic?
Niantic, yeah.
Yeah.
Niantic.
Did they sell?
Hold on. Yeah. They
I'm blanking on that
No,
piece
no,
of
no.
history.
They were purchased for $3.5 billion.
By who?
Pokemon Go and Pikmin Bloom developer Niantic lays off over 60 staff weeks after being bought for $3.5 billion. That was from April 16th of this year. They were. Who were they purchased by? Pokemon Go. Scopely?
ByteDance.
Yeah, right.
I didn't realize they made Pikmin as well.
Yeah.
People love Pikmin.
Yeah, by mobile game developer and publisher Scopely.
All right.
I didn't know a company named Scopely could afford $3.5 billion of a purchase. But all right,
maybe they're like put together. All right, hold on. Now I gotta look it up. Scopely.
I know, right? Who's Scopely?
The rabbit hole.
Oh, they make that. Did they make that game Monopoly Go? Which is crazy that's like the biggest game.
I don't know this game.
It's just Monopoly Go. It's just
Monopoly.
Yeah.
Is it like a Candy Crush and Monopoly, or is it like a
I don't know.
Pokemon
I've
Go
never played it.
Monopoly? Like, is it augmented?
I'm looking at their games: Monopoly Go, Stumble Guys, Yahtzee with Buddies, Star Trek
Did
Fleet
they do
Command,
Marvel Rivals?
Marvel Strike Force,
Oh, not Rivals.
WWE Champions, Scrabble Go.
So they're
Tiki Solid.
licensing a lot of like first party IP.
They're licensing and not licensing. They're doing both.
Yeah, both.
Like one of their games is Dice Buddies.
That's
all right.
That's
well,
what you should do.
we're sitting here not knowing who they are, and they bought a company for $3.5 billion. So
yeah,
they're doing fine.
Listen, I don't represent that I'm on top of the gaming,
mobile gaming. You're not in that space. Yeah, me neither.
I'm aware, but not any kind of guru. That's for sure.
That's too bad. You should be a mobile game guru. I
am listening to Tim Sweeney on Lex Friedman, founder and CEO of Epic Games. It's funny because I mean, as you know, my son Elliot is a big Fortnite jabroni, and I told him, I was like, listen, I'm listening to a 3-hour interview with the guy, the president of the company that made Fortnite and the inventor of this technology.
But he does not care. That's my guess. He does not care.
Well, no, he thought it was very cool out the gate, and in 20 seconds he was like, this is kind of nerdy. And I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever listened to Tim Sweeney. I think of him as the closest thing to James Halliday from Ready Player One that I've listened to. His unique nerd levels and kind of stereotypical delivery
Hmm.
of someone with his level of nerd card.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm getting a lot of James Halliday, Ready Player One vibes.
All right. Well, what anything else in the world of AI? I mean, I don't know. Did anything hit you? Did anything have you seen anything today or like you said, you've been heads down doing other stuff, not enough hours in the day?
Yeah, I mean, yours and my workflow for this last episode was where I've spent my most time with AI, kind of iterating.
Yeah.
I think that idea of like taking a transcript, looping through it with some structured, but like we're still building it prompts and then getting to an output. Like I'm excited to like get that where we're happy with it and then make content about it because I think that workflow is going to be really
Sure.
helpful for people to see how it like traverses modalities and interactions and actually is valuable. So in terms of AI, that's where my mind has been. So we've talked on that stuff to death.
Oh my
I don't know.
gosh. To
Any
death.
wild
No.
cards you're seeing that you're jazzed about?
No, not really. Not right now. Just you know, like I said, same thing over here, focused in on what we've been working on and then client work today. So I think that's a good place unless you want to keep going. I think that's a good place to call it,
Yeah, yeah. Let's call it. The only thing worth sharing, just to drop it out there, if anybody comes back
please.
through, is Suno 4.5 drop. Nick, you shared that with
Oh
me,
yeah.
with Corey and I in our group thread. Suno's a tool we've really like stuck with since pretty much the beginning. I mean, you were surfacing that before anybody else that I knew. And they have an audio input feature. So all three of my kids are some level of musician, and so we were trying to like put in audio because the audio input is supposed to take the example that is out there as someone playing piano, and then they upload that piano track, and then that piano track becomes an electronica dubstep type, whatever. I'm not up on the subgenres of techno music, but our experimentation failed. Our experimentation was pretty busted. So I think that either that tool needs a little more time in the oven, or they need a few more guardrails and instructions as to what audio you can get the best experience out of. So anyway, music creation was something we did make a little time for this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah,
Love
that was
Suno.
fun. That's fun stuff.
All
So
right.
cool.
Well,
Well, let's
thanks
wrap
for
it up.
joining in. Yeah, thanks for joining in, everyone. For all of you that are watching, I'm sure there are many. And please, once again, like, subscribe, comment, share with anyone that you know. Think that they would like this type of content, want to know about AI, the future work, all that fun stuff. And we will see you tomorrow, 4 p.m.
I, I don't know why.